Last time. You know what? It was pretty good. That takes you to the bowl.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off play action. It's Stafford. Off balance.
Okay.
It's complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
See what you got for this,
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And the Browns
told you it was that easy.
Possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 18 Rebels. Go.
We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. Why not go back to it? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Left side, he's got Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
19 type, 76. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
A gain of a yard.
Should do it.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Viking, let's go now. Cowboy, chop 50, chop 50.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5.
Blue 60, and middle.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. That's taken in. Finding space at the 40. Devontae Adams.
Oh, shit, man.
All the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Rams.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess it?
Zebra.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense may have gotten a head start on that one. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 70. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Tackle made by Nate Ladman.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
On the jump. 19 tight. Not 9.
A run, and here comes Judkins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
34-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Bronco 80.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here to talk things over before 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. Steady.
They run it once more with Judkins. And this sequence, not one to build on. You're going to lose yardage on the 3rd down, and quickly it brings up 4th down. He got his man complete. That's Judy. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Browns.
First down.
60 Maverick. 60
First
Maverick.
and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go.
The RPO, that one is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
70
Brings up
Timberwolves.
2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the
Hawk
18-yard
70.
line.
Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Get up.
Pass off by Bond. And they're in business now.
Easy.
He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Panther 60. Cowboy 80. 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw again is Sanders. Off he goes. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Shedeur Sanders. Touchdown Browns. Now the try here for the point after. Now we'll get a timeout Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The extra point is good. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set. 250.
On 1st down, Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 15 yards.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third down, 3 to go.
Set. 280. Stay 50, stay 50.
Go. Let's get this ball, y'all.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw.
Me. Ow.
Falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. And the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's first and 10. To the air again. Stafford. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard
18
line.
Cardinal, 8. Come on. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 back.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. A first down throw for Stafford. That's going to be incomplete.
You have left, man.
That's going to bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On second down, here's Stafford. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
Other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now to talk things over before third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that one not going to have enough.
No good.
Not by a long shot. It is no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Make it rank in the league.
A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready, break. 19. Here we go. Strike. 60 vices. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he will score. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point.
That easy, y'all.
His kick is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
On first down, it's Stafford. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. They put Adams in motion. Again, it's Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes. Carson Schlesinger in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell.
He didn't catch
They're
that.
going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one to the end zone.
Not
but
happening.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Sean McVay will send out the field
That's
goal.
fake.
This a 31-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Rams are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 8.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the
Jeez.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Warriors. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Trap 50. Trap.
Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Yep. 6. Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
What?
A gain there of 15. It's a Browns 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do
Take
that,
his time, man.
I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Up the middle goes Judkins here, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. And this defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Sanders out to Judy, and he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
He's got his man complete. That's Judy. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's
he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
By Kobe Turner. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
Game, man.
So it's a win for the Browns. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Taking the Browns to the
For more,
championship.
log on to easports.com. The dog pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.
Most stream in the world.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time to play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain. Brings up 3rd and short. An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. Gets to the edge at the 30. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 33 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Going to go right back to Henry. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Broncos.
In motion goes Likely. Henry tries to pull his way in.
Right.
And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. That is caught, and he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Big snap on 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. The RPO. That one is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 4. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up. Here's Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a...
Wow. Blaming on the Slurpees.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. On the bootleg, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 11 at the 49-yard line.
That's right side and into the hands of Tislam.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Lions first down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the Ravens 30-yard line.
Throwing left
Oh
side.
my God, that's a fucking touchdown.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive.
Smack him.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, here's Henry. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
2 yards on
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Jackson now. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead.
Ravens 7, Lions 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We're good. We're good.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Lions.
Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Kyle Van Roy on the tackle. No gain on the play.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Third and 5.
Hey, kill. Hey, lift.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down.
To throw is Jackson. Open right side is Likely. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven 1st down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal.
Come on, bro.
A 27-yard attempt.
No
It's
issues
good like
there.
that.
This one is good. And the Ravens go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Going for it all. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Ravens.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Lions 3.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Forward. Sit hot. Sit hot. Ready. Finish it up.
On 1st and 10, Jackson moving outside the pocket. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
Yeah, and I think that's one when he goes back and looks at the film, Mike, he's going to want that throw back. But remember, outside of the pocket, on the run, you're trying to make something happen downfield. The accuracy of these throws can be a little bit tricky compared to when you have your feet set. So in this case, he gives his guy a shot, but just overshoots an opportunity downfield.
2nd and 10.
Jackson
looking to throw. To the tight end, Likely. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Flush to his right. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Forward. It's not. Report. Hey, report. Middle.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Trey Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Forced out left. The ball comes out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be forced out of bounds. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another 1st. To throw is Goff. Headed left, buying time. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 24, Lions 10.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Design run here with Jackson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Jackson rolling to the left. There he goes again. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to
What was saying? Work, nigga.
Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Still come back. Still got life. Man, with this shot right here.
That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2 for 1.
That's right side and into the hands of Tismar. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
First down, Lions.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Value 3. 2 first 60, we go. Left 20. 4 now. 4 down. Tiger.
From the gun, it's Goff. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and more.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
17.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now, Jackson. Out to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Robert said, it's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw.
Hell no, man.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them...
Oh, that may be the break they needed.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. Still going. And what an effort.
Let's go.
He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
Ravens 30, Lions 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
7.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Short, complete to Likely. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Now it's Jackson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll bring up second down. Jackson now. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time...
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted.
Let's go!
Picked up by Amik Robertson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The 47-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Whirling. Super.
This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And he will score again. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one.
See that comeback.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll take it at the 12. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's first down. Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback...
And that could be the...
That's the game. Good game, man.
By Brian Branch.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by
game,
throwing
bro.
the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Good game, man. Proud of you.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Real quick.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Jackson looking to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Game, man.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots.
To kick off for New England.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway in Foxborough. Shifts by him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal.
And his first look is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. That flag, that'll push him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That's to Bond, Isaiah Bond. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Okay.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Let go. Bronco 80. 60 average.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the team. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ask for this one.
2J.
Crowd begins with a pass. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. And this is Travion Henderson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Made to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, what's that? 5.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. Second and goal.
Oh, ready? Look. 18. What's that?
Give, running right. It is Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. His kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Now it is first and goal.
Here we go. 18.
Marks. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
18.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
All right. 18.
And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll buy time left. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment.
And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And the Texans are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And the Texans first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. Now Stroud. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. To the goal line and in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's May. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They're going. It's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
At the 35-yard line.
May to the air once more. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throw again is May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy. Crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st time out here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Snap quickly out to Collins. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
And he's in. Jaden Higgins.
Get up out of here, man. See ya. Another one. Jets. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
May now off the bootleg.
That shit ain't happening, boy. That shit ain't happening.
His way back for that sack.
No play action.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second.
I'll play a different team every game.
To the air.
Gotta shake it up.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
This fucking air conditioner.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll throw with Mays. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let me see how you gonna play. You gonna punt or go for it?
Already in the first quarter, already sacked him once. Now they
See, we got a new.
knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
I'll do one. They got here already.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return.
I'll mess with the coach next game.
Take over first and 10.
Get rid of him real fast, though.
Looking to put a drive together.
Trap 60, trap 60. Like it. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
It's complete to Mitchell. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
60 Cardinal, 19.
We got a blister coming, y'all.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
And he
Oh,
takes
catch
a
those.
shot on the release as this will be
Catch those.
incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But
Get this
improved
first
up
down
to
real
the
quick.
task and forced the incompletion.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
19 Charger, Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. He's got his target.
They give you that much space on 4th down.
And he goes out right around the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Taylor. This pass out wide to Hall. Pushing his way through. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Warriors 70. Go.
To the right
Let's
side,
go.
it's caught by Mitchell.
Get that tackle.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Brees Hall. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Catch that. Catch that.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
18 Radley. Come on, come on.
No score after one on EA Sports.
For the whole second quarter.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Bronco 80. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
I
ready.
ain't gonna do it.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. How about this defense?
Ain't gonna do it.
For the 3rd straight play, he's going nowhere.
I'll take my 2
Not
with
at
you.
all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3
I
yards
agree.
in the wrong direction. The Folks' kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Short pass caught by Henry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that
Play
one
with that
away.
nickel.
Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Looking to throw. May. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute,
Ready.
isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. That's to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play
Look at
on
this ball.
4th, here's 1st and 10.
Look at this ball.
From the shotgun, May with it. That's complete to
What?
Henderson. And he's brought down. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a
There's
busy
his
man.
ball.
It's a first
Reception
down.
time.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense,
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Will
We gotta give.
McDonald gets in there to take him down.
It's 2nd down.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Look at
This
that.
one nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is
My ball.
incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for the risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
That was a bad pass.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Dragon 60. 19. Target. 70 ranges. 70 ranges. Ready.
They'll give to Hall. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
It's field goal.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the
ball back
NFL,
too?
and it's a presentation of EA
Dude?
Sports.
Oh, yeah.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter
Nah,
kickoff.
they used to back in the day.
As well as we are underway in the second half. They juked him. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Hall. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
One more field goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go again with Hall.
There you go. There you go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets
one more
have a
field
first.
goal, man.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
Quick throw complete to Reynolds.
There's 7. All right, that's not bad.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I really throw deep.
Talk about people being on the same page.
That shit is
In this
suicide.
situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And this one's incomplete.
Put my boy in. Put my boy in.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here we go. No more. 551. 551. 12 go. Go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 windy. 19 windy. 11. 11. 11. All right.
On play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Down at the 23-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Play action. It's
Out of here.
Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Fields, we know he has the good mobility.
Keep it to the
He
sideline.
flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife
Gotta keep my 50
Stadium.
game winning streak alive.
It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Like 7 or 8 in a row.
So
I had like
1st and
50 in a row
goal,
not
6
lost.
points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here we go. Sit high.
They'll run with Hall.
Damn.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play.
Yes, sir, 50.
And he got off the end there
Send
very
beyond
quickly
Wood.
to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick.
Yeah, I use a lot of RPOs. I just RPO it.
No gain.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Yeah, I'm not quite
I
sure
messed
how to
them
judge that
RPOs.
one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 6 yards away. And the Jets are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Fields trying to throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good. And they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Patriots,
I gotta tell you, I try to keep from scoring his last 2 minutes. And then it'll be over. So then, still got time.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL. And
All right.
Fast in this league. Quick strikes. You're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
To throw, it's May.
Where are you going?
He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. You cannot write these guys off.
Go get him, boys.
With a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Get him, boys.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
That's it.
Will McDonald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
2 minutes. Let me see if I can shut him out.
Making it hard to hear.
See if we can make it happen.
This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's May.
You dropped that.
And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down. Here's May.
Oh. Whoa.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, 28 yards. And the Pats are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. And this one incomplete.
Oh, he needed that.
So they went for the 2. They don't get
He needed that. Yeah, he did. That was a crazy play.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
I want something back.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And
It might not be that bad next year, though.
Yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
With the Jets. Hey, you know what you got to do? You got to look at all your parlays from last year. Whoever lost is going to win for you the next year.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football.
Go back and look at all your parlays. All the winning team is gonna lose this year.
Here we go, son. 58, is that?
The Patriots wasn't even supposed to be in the fucking playoffs.
Go.
Patriots wasn't.
Now Fields gonna run.
Think so?
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, Super Bowl was weird this year.
Game 101 right there.
You didn't feel like a Super Bowl.
Like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Strange.
Now they face a
Yeah, it was like no superstars in the game. I don't know what the fuck happened to Diggs.
Here we go, son. Turn on, son. Tonight.
Straight ahead is home. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know,
They
when
wanna
they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones.
He's not gonna get. You know what? They stalling him out. He ain't gonna get one till he down there retire.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's Jones on the return. Ooh, with a juke.
Don't want nobody that young get no ring.
2 yards.
They're like, your ring ain't coming yet. We'll give you one later.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw.
And you're gonna see teams like the Raiders, the Titans, the Browns, and the Jets all have a good season.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception.
I didn't know what Snell was that good at running. Oh.
And he will have a Jets 1st down, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, I'll be playing with them sometimes too. I might play with them next, matter of fact.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're
handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody.
Last game. The last one for me. 2000. Last game of the night.
Well, the Midwestern weather is cooperating and the roof is open. It's time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
It's played good.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw right away. He'll check this one down to Taylor. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. This is tight end Tyler Warren. Through the middle of the field. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Fakes a spike.
And the shoe is thick.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
First down 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but again, just 1 yard out of it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
They go play action now. Jackson That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
Good
He's
ball.
going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Down from Colts territory. Here's a 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
First down. A gain of 30.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Oh, two.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Play action. It's Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Colts nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
No
They
turn,
will
huh?
not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matched.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's caught. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Okay, ready?
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when he gets down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Henry up the middle. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball. Yeah,
and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Second down and 4.
Ready? 70 Lions.
This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken them. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
That ran the wrong way.
And down goes Sanchez. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this
hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Now Jackson going to shift him around. A first down carry for Henry. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson. And that is complete here.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
13.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
Ooh, good one.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now an audible here into something else.
At the 38-yard line.
Jackson now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A short throw caught by Andrews. Oh, some strong running. Still on his feet. Mark Andrews.
Gotta let him get something like that. That's crazy.
For a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. He'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs.
Yeah, I think Derrick Henry overrated.
Opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Off the option, here's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown Colts. Michael Pittman from 13 yards out. And the Colts have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. Jones throwing for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Third down and 13. Jackson will throw again. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on fourth down, but they're going once more. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now it's first and 10 after a costly penalty there on fourth down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, first and 10.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, a heck of an effort there.
Wow.
He'll make the diving catch. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Good pick up.
At the 2-yard line.
Henry is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, it's right there.
End zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
I'm a California, but they're in the mountain right now. This is like, where you at? What state you in? What state you in?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's open. Open.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Seen it over. I had to take it.
Very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. Throwing Jones. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Ravens 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
RPO, they're the best plays in the game. RPO, this is the best plays in this game.
He'll get this to about the 23.
Now the RPO, that's the best thing to use on this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Off the option, here's Henry.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So here's a 3rd and 14. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
I can't believe that.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So there's one big play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? We'll find out. Now Jackson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Get hot! You turned it.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted.
Again.
And now look at this.
Shit.
Big gain, but a fumble. And can you believe this? A big mistake leads to a defensive touchdown. And they're a point away from tying this thing up. And so that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
OT.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Now a first throw here in overtime.
Oh, God.
To the sideline and pulled in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Baltimore.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
They give him some amazing catches.
Been able to get it up past the 45. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Left side, he finds Pierce. Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So it's a win here for the Colts, and it's thanks in large part to the play of their quarterback, and that's Daniel Jones.
Yeah, sometimes just have those games where everything's clicking, and this was one of those days. He wound up with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. He was large and in charge all day long.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.